Hi guys, this is going to be Gracie's 2-month update. She turned 2 months old on March 6th. She was born on February 6th. She's currently 9 weeks old as of yesterday, and she had her baby well visit yesterday. We had a bit of a hard time getting out the door. She was all bundled up and in her car seat and then threw up everywhere. I'm guessing it's because she didn't burp very well. We were trying to get on our way to the doctor's and I only got one burp out of her. I should have waited and seen if she had another one to get out. So that might have been what caused it. I'm not really sure. But we had to get the car seat all cleaned up and change her clothes and everything. So we ended up being 20 minutes late, which makes me really anxious when I'm late for things. But what are you gonna do? You know, they understood. They deal with babies all the time, so it was okay. At her visit, she did get her measurements and her weight taken. She was 12 pounds, 12 and a half ounces, which brings her to almost double her birth weight. She was 6 pounds, 10 ounces at birth, and she was 22 and a half inches long and her head circumference was 39.8 centimeters. So she is growing wonderfully. They were pretty impressed, especially since she is exclusively breastfed. And sometimes it's harder for them to gain weight within the first couple months, but she's had no problem at all. She's looking really good. We haven't had any difficulties or illnesses or anything of that sort. I was contemplating not getting her vaccinated, and then I don't know why at the last minute I went ahead and went through with it. And I know this is a real controversial subject for some people, and I don't know, I was really hesitant to get them done. The idea just worried me. You know, you're a new mom, and this is my first child, and I've never had to make any decisions like this before. So it just all kind of scared me, and I don't know, at the last minute I went ahead and I got them done, and it just, it broke my heart when she was getting them done. And then all these thoughts just started flooding through my head, like, what if something happens because of these? And I don't know. I don't really want to hear anything from anybody about that subject. I'm just telling you what happened. Everybody has their own views and opinions, and just as you are welcome to your views and opinions, I'm welcome to mine. So I don't want to get into any controversial drama on here, but we did get them done, and it just, it broke my heart when I got them done. What else here? After her appointment, we did go walk around the mall for a little while just to not go home right away, and I didn't keep her in her carrier or anything. I held her, and she really liked looking around at all the people and at all the lights and everything like that. She loves to be carried, and just so that she can be up and high enough to see everything. She's really curious and so alert, and she soaks everything in. Then when she fell asleep, we left. Let's see. She started laughing on Monday. We were sitting in front of the mirror in our bedroom, and she was making faces, and I was making faces at her, and all of a sudden she just let out this laugh, and my eyes welled up. I almost started to cry because I was so happy, and it was just so precious. And I thought that I was recording, but I wasn't. And I almost cried from sadness after that because it was just so precious, and I couldn't get her to do it. Tongue-tied, I couldn't get her to do it again. So that was really sad for me. Later that night though, she did laugh again while we were playing, and Daddy got it on tape, so that made up for missing it that morning, but it still ugh, it still made me sad. Anyways, so yeah, she started laughing. She smiles a lot. It's really easy to get her to smile when she isn't sleepy or hungry, you know. She's not colicky. She doesn't have any tummy problems, except for this past week. She has been spitting up quite a bit more. I'm thinking it's because it's time to space her feedings out a little further, and she still wants to eat every 2 hours, but she'll eat a lot. And I think we need to space them out a bit more so that she doesn't spit up as much. Because she doesn't show any pain or anything when she spits up. It just comes out like it's extra milk. And I did speak to her pediatrician about that, and that was actually what she told me. So it wasn't me thinking that, it was her pediatrician telling me that maybe we should space her feedings out a little more. Let's see, she really loves her swing. She loves looking in mirrors. She's really interested in mobiles and toys now. I dangle and rattle toys in front of her and she just loves it. She smiles. She loves her Mam Binky. I mentioned in her 3-week update that she didn't like any binkies that I was offering her, but we found one that she does like, and it's really nice for when we go in the car because she doesn't like her car seat, and it offers her comfort and makes her more content. I don't give it to her at nighttime. I just give it to her throughout the day and when we go on car rides. She is still exclusively breastfed. Like I mentioned, she eats about every 2 hours. We're trying to space that out to every 2.5 to 3 hours, just to see if that helps with her spitting up. And she loves her bath time. She loves getting her hair washed. She hates getting out of the bath. She hates getting dried off, and she hates getting lotioned up. So I try to get that done as quick as I possibly can. We give her baths every other day just because I don't think a baby needs a bath every day. I think that's a little harsh on their skin and their hair, and I don't know, every other day seems a little more kosher to me for a baby's delicate skin. And really, what do babies do to get dirty, you know? So we give her a bath every other night to help her sleep, and I lotion her up. I still put lotion on her on the days that she doesn't bathe, just because it's so dry in our house and it's really cold where we live. We live in Wisconsin, so it's really cold right now, and I don't want her skin getting dried out. She's in size 3 diapers. That's crazy to me. It seems like just yesterday we were trying to transition her from newborn to size 1, and now she's in size 3. Size 2 still fits her, but it's a bit snug and it doesn't look comfortable. So I went ahead and I opened up our box of 3s and tried them on her, and they just looked so much more comfy. So that's what we're keeping her in. She's mostly in size 0 to 3 clothing, though some 6-month clothing does fit her. I do like when she wears pants to use the 6-month pants just because she does have a chubby tummy and the band seems to fit better around that. I don't like how size 3 pants are so snug around her waist and they leave kind of like a little mark. So I put her in size 6-month pants. I just roll the bottoms up because they're a bit long. She's in 0 to 3 onesies though. 6-month onesies they swim on her. We do mostly keep her in jammies though because she hates having anything go over her head. She screams like we are just killing her. So yeah, I don't typically have her in a onesie or anything like that because it's just so traumatic getting it on. So we keep her in jammies that zip or snap and do not have to go anywhere over her head. Though I prefer the jammies that zip because, as I mentioned in her last update, I hate snaps, especially at night. They're such a hassle, and zippers are just so much easier and so much more convenient, and I don't know, I like the zippers better. her hair is growing super fast. Let's see if you can see here how long her hair is. I don't want to bother her. Yeah, it's down her neck. It's so super soft and so, oh, I love it. It is starting to turn a bit light brown, and when we're outside and the sun hits it, it kind of has like a reddish tint. So who knows, maybe she'll have my hair color when she gets older. Oh, you just dropped your passy. So yeah, she might have my hair color. Her eyes still look pretty blue, though when the light hits them, they have a green tint to them. Now my eyes are brown with green in them, so she might have eyes like her mom as well. So that would be really awesome if she had my eyes. I love inspecting like her features and seeing who she got what from. Like, she has my ears and she has her daddy's nose, and we're waiting to see whose eyes she has, and it's really fun. She's awake a lot more throughout the day. She only takes about 3 to 4 naps. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. It all just depends. She wakes up about once throughout the night to eat, and it's usually around 3 or 4 a.m. and she'll go back to sleep, and we'll be up for our day around 7 or 7:30. Then she'll take her first nap of the day at 9, and that's really the only consistent nap that's always at the same time. She always takes her morning nap at 9, but the rest of the naps throughout the day are whenever she feels like it, you know. Yeah, so I don't have much else to update on. I'll get you a little sneak peek of her here. Yeah. Are you still sleeping? Yeah. Here's my Gracie. Oh, she's so tired. Alright, well, thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.